And we are live. Hello, everyone. This hour on Verbling, the next in my Learning from Pictures series. Oops, let's get my head in the camera. There we go. In today's class, we're going to be doing what's going on in this picture, where you will learn to describe, compare, and contrast unusual photos of unusual situations. Photos from all around the world. All of these are real, by the way. They may not be what you expect them to be. Hopefully, there'll be a few surprises. So I'm interested in not only what you can describe, but also what you expected, how finding out about the real situation changes your opinion. So your initial impression and your impression after you find out what's really going on. So what else can I say? That's about it. Let me do a quick introduction about myself and we'll get started. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. And I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. By the way, if you click on the link in the chat window, it'll take you to my profile page where you can follow me to see all my upcoming classes, my group classes, that is. As well, you can schedule a private class, tutoring class with me, or buy a package. I will create a personalized learning plan specifically for you to help you get to your goals as soon as possible. Send me a message if you're interested, and I will find time in my schedule. Take a look at the material on screen, and if you like, as always, you can open this yourself here, where it says open this. Actually, I don't really want you to open this. I want you just to look at your screen, to be honest with you. So I'm not going to share the link with you. After class, I'll give it to you. So let's say welcome back to Ms. Lena. Hello, Ms. Lena. How are you?
Hello, Generic. I'm fine, and you?
Very good, very good. Nice to see you today. And who else is out there? We've got, then I saw Arifin. How do I say your name?
Arifin.
Arifin. Where are you from, Arifin?
I'm from Bangladesh, a South Asian country.
I know Bangladesh.
All right. How are you today?
I could not be better. I'm pretty good. So I'll show you how this class works in just a minute, because I know this is your first time. Let me say hello first to Marco.
Yeah.
Rocha. Hello, Marco. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you for asking. And how are you?
I'm pretty good. So, Marco, I've seen you before, right? I think I've seen you.
Yes, I think one more time.
Yeah, I think I remember you from before. You're somewhere in the south of Italy, aren't you? I can't remember where you're from.
Yes, exactly. I come from south of Italy.
There you go. Okay, yes, I remember you now. Okay, nice to have you back. And we have also João. Hello, João. How are you?
Hello, John. I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Very good. Good. Where are you from, João? Let me see. Brazil?
Yes, I'm Brazilian, but I live in Angola.
You live in Angola. What brings you to Angola? Are you in Angola? Are you in oh, what's the name of the capital of Angola? What's the name of the
Luanda.
Luanda. Are you in Luanda?
Yes, I'm in Luanda.
How's
My job
life?
is here.
How is life in Luanda?
Yeah, it's good.
Well, I'm in Lisbon. There's a lot of people from Luanda here in Lisbon. That's why I asked.
Yeah.
And what are you? What are you doing?
It's not difficult to live to here.
What do you do out there in Luanda?
I'm a doctor.
Ah, very interesting. Very interesting. Very good. I looked at a teaching job in Angola, actually. I looked at one. I thought about it, but it was a little bit too difficult to do with my current job, so I don't know about the internet. But maybe the internet's good. You have a good connection. Maybe I should have gone.
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
interesting. And do you understand the Portuguese? They speak differently than you, right? Is it difficult to understand people, or is it easy? Oh, maybe he's got some noise on his connection. We'll come back to you in a minute, João. Mr. Awesome, how are you?
I'm doing very well, John. Thanks for
Just
asking.
very well.
And you? Yes.
You're not doing awesome today? Oh, okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know.
And you?
Pretty awesome. Yeah. Not as awesome as I could be, but not unawesome. Awesome enough, I think. Awesome enough.
Yes.
Okay, listen, everyone. Here's how this works. I'm going to show you different pictures from around the world, and I'm going to help you with your description skills by giving you some suggestions about how you can talk about the picture. We're going to start by going from what we can see to going deeper and deciding maybe what someone in the picture is thinking, what the situation really is, that kind of thing. So we're going to start with what we see, and then we're going to try to go deeper into each picture, and maybe I'll give you some other suggestions about the language that you can use as well. So let's get started. Give me just a second. I got to open something on my computer, and as soon as I get it open, it's opening in the background. Okay, let's get started. Here is your first picture, and Ms. Lena, I want you to tell us what you can see. So you're going to start off with our knowledge question. What can you see? Okay?
The noise.
And hang on just a second. And João, I'm just going to ask you to turn off your microphone when you're not speaking because we got a lot of noise in the background. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And then when you're ready to speak, you can turn it back on. Okay?
Okay.
So can you mute yourself now, please? Do you know how to do that? There you go. Thanks a lot. Okay. So let's start with you, Lena. Here is your first picture. Tell me, what do you see, Lena?
Oh, so it's very nice picture. Okay, the noise is out. I think I can see a pretty woman.
Hang on just one second. Sorry, João, I need to turn off your microphone because we're getting lots and lots of noise, okay? Thanks a lot. And then you can turn it on in a moment, okay? Okay, go ahead, Lena. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What do you see?
I see very interesting, very nice and beautiful couple. Maybe she is bride and he is groom. Maybe they are models. I don't know, but it's very strange photo because behind them I'm seeing the fire or thunderstorm, or fire or thunderstorm with fire. It's very amazing because one day I saw a lot of pictures, photos with interesting couples, and I saw behind them the thunderstorm. These photos were made in Canada.
Right.
Maybe this photo is from Canada too.
Maybe. We'll find out in a moment, actually. Okay, very good. Take a look at, I'm going to give you a few suggestions here. So that's what you said, and now I'm going to give you a little correction. I see a nice, you said a nice and beautiful couple. I see a nice and beautiful couple. I don't know what nice means, and I don't know what beautiful means. Beautiful, maybe I understand. But what do you mean by nice? Nice looking? Good looking?
Good looking, yeah.
Okay. So, I see attractive, and that's it. So I see an attractive, and maybe if I say attractive, I don't want to say beautiful, but I see an attractive, maybe young couple, I could say. I see an attractive young couple. You said maybe she is a bride, not bride, but a bride, and he is a groom. So we need those articles.
Okay.
it is a bit strange. It's a bit strange because behind him, I am seeing a fire. Behind him, I see. You can say I am seeing, but you don't really need to. Behind him, I see a fire. Now we need to use some words that show that we are speculating. So I see some sort of fire or thunderstorm happening. Okay? So what did I change? I changed the articles. I changed
the articles, yeah. The time of drop.
That's right. That's right. And I introduced some speculating language, like some sort of, because we don't really know what we're seeing. So some sort of fire shows that we're making an educated guess. Okay, very good, very good. So as I told you before, we're going to try to go from what we see and go deeper. So the next type of question is, now I can't remember how I did this last week. Give me a second. I have to take a look. I think I called this what was it, the company? I have to remember what I said last week. It was knowledge first, which Elena did. The other one was, give me a second to look at my notes. What did I call it? Oh, I called it comprehension. I did. Okay, that's it. So the next one is the comprehension question. And you don't have to stick to the questions that I give you. All right, I'm just giving you a suggestion. So, Jose, you're the next on my list.
Okay.
The comprehension question for me would be, give me a second here, would be, what's really happening in the photo, Jose?
Well, for me, it could be some sort of an advertisement. They might be trying to capture the attention of the public. I see a spectacular contrast of colors between the couple and the sort of fire.
Right, very good. So perhaps you're trying to capture the attention of or trying to catch the public eye, you said?
Yes.
Ah, okay, very good.
Yes. The attention of the public.
Ah, the attention of the public, okay.
Yes.
Got it. The attention of the public, good. And I see a spectacular, he said, spectacular. Sorry, I can't write and speak at the same time.
Yes.
1 second. What's wrong with my words? Oh my God, why can't I spell this word? Give me a moment. There we go, spectacular. Spectacular contrast between the colors of the couple and the sort of fire in the background. Excellent.
Yes.
You know what? I don't think I would change a thing. Let's see if between the colors of the couple and the sort of. Oh, this is fire. Jose, I don't think I would change a single thing.
Yes.
I wouldn't change a thing. Maybe the only suggestion I would say is that in Spanish you say para mí, but in English that's not for me. It's actually to me. It translates as to me. To me, right? To me, it could be some sort of advertisement.
To me. Okay.
It sounds a little bit better that way. Excellent. Very good job. I wouldn't change a thing. Let's see. The next level, going a little deeper, this one, let's give this to, let's see, Mr. Arifin. Let's give you this one. I'm going to say in the chat window, Ari, and I'm going to say, this is a synthesis question. Think about everything that everyone else said, and I want you to answer the question, what might they be thinking, Arifin? What might they be thinking?
All right. Maybe they're watching themselves, and they're watching each other, and if they're in a romantic mood,
maybe they're thinking both of them are looking beautiful, or some sort of something that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're filming or making some kind of film shooting or advertisement shooting, then they're thinking about their performance.
Very good, very good. So
how we are performing, right? Okay.
So if they're shooting, they're thinking about their performance, right?
Right.
Okay, very good, about their performance. Excellent. Let me give you some feedback here. Give me a second to put that in the window. 1 second. Okay. Can you see the text in the window? This is what you just said. Okay. I'm going to make a few changes to that text to make it sounds very good, by the way, but let's make a few changes to make it sound more idiomatic. You said maybe they're watching each other. If they're in a romantic mood, they're thinking. We need to introduce the language of speculation, Arifin. The language of speculation. If they're in a romantic mood, they're thinking. Well, how about they're probably thinking? That would be less certain. So they're probably thinking they are, you said they're looking beautiful. They look beautiful. Not they are looking. They look beautiful. Because look is usually a description, and description is in the present simple, not the present continuous. So they think they look beautiful.
Right.
Now we need a contrast word. So on the other hand, on the other hand, what'd you say? If they're shooting. Now here, shooting could be confusing. So let's be clear, you mean a photography shoot. If they're doing a photography shoot, a fashion shoot, something like that, they might be thinking, they might just be thinking about their performance, because we don't know. Okay, take a look at that. Can you see the changes that I made now?
Right.
Okay, read it back to me so I can just get it into your head. Read it back to me.
Okay. What might be the thinking? Maybe they're watching each other. If they're in a romantic mood, they're probably thinking whether they look beautiful. On the other hand, if they're doing a fashion shooting, they might be just thinking about their performance.
There you go. If they're doing a fashion shoot.
Right.
Not shooting, but shoot.
Shoot.
That's right. So, are you ready to find out the truth, class? Are you ready? Are you ready? Class, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Ready.
Lena, can you read the caption for us?
Okay. Just a moment. Josh Newton, newlyweds Michael Wolver and April Hartley pose for a picture near Bend or
is Oregon. Oregon.
In USA, yeah?
Yeah.
As a wildfire burns in the background.
What do you think about that, Lena? Does that surprise you?
I'm surprised. But I don't know this word, newlyweds. So they are bride and groom, yeah?
Yep, and they became bride and groom probably right before that picture. They are newlyweds, meaning that they just got married.
Just got married. Okay.
Like moments ago.
So they are not models. They are really newlyweds. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an amazing photo for me.
Ooh.
It's very nice.
It's an amazing photo because
I haven't such photos in my collection.
There you
of my
go. So it's going to be hard to forget your wedding day. if it's like that. Okay, very good. That's the first one. Take a look at this. Marco. Let's start with our knowledge question, Marco. What do you see?
Okay. I see a man in a snow, and she look cold and sleeping. It doesn't wear anything. Just is boxes.
Not even boxers. Those are not even boxers. Those are called briefs, because boxers are a little longer. He doesn't even have boxers. He's not wearing anything but his briefs.
Briefs.
Those white things are briefs. Okay, good. Anything else?
Yes, only that he keep his arm like a zombie.
Exactly. He keeps his arms like a zombie. Okay, very good. Now, do you think he is a zombie?
Why, maybe.
Perhaps, maybe he is. Okay, let me make a few suggestions to your text there. So I put your original text in the chat window. Now I'm going to make a few suggestions. I see a man in a snow. Marco, we cannot say a snow. It's not possible. Snow is not countable. You cannot say one snow, two snows. Okay? So if you cannot count it, you cannot say a snow. You can say one chair and a chair. Two chairs, some chairs. But you can't say snow or water or time. You can't use with those things. Time. Not if you mean time passing. You can't say it like that. So I'm going to make a change. I see a man in snow. Not a snow, but in snow. And then you said, she look. Uh-oh. It's not a she, it's a he. Right? And also, he looks. Not he look, but he looks. He looks cold and sleeping. Let's add some speculating language. He appears to be sleeping. Perhaps he's sleepwalking. He's a somnambulist. He's sleepwalking. You said he doesn't wear anything. It's not he doesn't, because that would be, Marco, if you say he doesn't wear anything, that means every single day he doesn't wear anything. Doesn't is the present simple for habits. Here, we have to use the verb to be. He isn't. He isn't wearing anything. Second, you'll see the corrections in just a minute. He isn't wearing anything except his briefs. He keeps his arms like a zombie. Not he keeps. He is holding out his arms like a zombie. I want you to read that text back to me, Marco, and notice the changes.
Okay. I have to read it.
Please do.
I see a man in a snow. And
in a snow? No, second text. Second
no,
text.
In snow. Okay. I see a man in snow, and he looks cold, and he appears to be sleeping. Perhaps he is sleepwalking. He isn't wearing anything except his briefs. He's holding up his arm like a zombie.
Very good. So did you notice the changes?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Okay, thank you.
Now what you're going to do later is copy those two texts in your notes. Tomorrow when you wake up, look at your original text, say it out loud and try to correct it. Then look at my text and see how many of the changes you can remember. So I want you to test yourself tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, you can download these pictures as well so that you can see the pictures again. So, That's what we see. Now, here's the question, the big question, Raphael, the big question. Raphael, what is really happening in the photo? What do you think? What would you say, Raphael? What's really happening? Is he a zombie? What is he, Raphael? What's happening? Oh, I don't hear you. Raphael, are you there? Hello, hello? Uh-oh, I don't hear Raphael. So, let's go back to Lena. What is really happening in this photo? Oh, he's having mic problems. Okay, Raphael, do you want to rejoin the Hangout maybe? I don't know. If you want to rejoin, then maybe that'll fix it. Let's see if we can give him just a second, and if we can't, then we'll go back to you, Lena. Let's see if he's back. I don't see him. Uh-oh, maybe he can't rejoin. Okay, Lena, why don't you take that question for us? What do you think is really happening?
It's very strange photo. Or maybe Raphael.
Maybe Raphael's back.
Want to describe this photo.
Hi.
There you go. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for the recommendation. Sorry.
What do you think is happening in this photo for real? Is that guy a zombie?
Yes, but I think it's the second shot of one party in a psychiatric hospital. This is the second part of the party when this guy is walking down the slope trying to find out his girlfriend because he lost his mind with and he's trying to
do you know something we don't know? You seem to have a lot of inside information. Okay.
Also, this party is realized every year in the winter station, in the winter season. Thank you. And there are a lot of people surrounding them, trying to feel what they feel in the snow with less than 3 degrees below zero.
3 degrees below zero.
Below zero. And this is a kind of party that always happens in Edinburgh, in the north of England. This is the situation right now.
Oh, got it. Okay. Very interesting. Feel what he feels. Okay. And this happens every year in Edinburgh, right? Happens every year in Edinburgh. I don't know how to spell Edinburgh the right way. I wonder how I spell that. Give me a second. Okay. I'm very bad with proper nouns. Excellent. Okay. Oh, very good, Raphael. I don't know where you get your special information from, but you seem to know an awful lot.
Googling it.
Oh, I see. It's the second part of a psychiatric hospital. Oh, he lost his mind. Okay, here's one suggestion. Instead of saying the party is realized every year, the party takes place. Yeah, takes place every year in the winter season, which is good. There are a lot of people out there trying to feel what he feels. Are they crazy people or are they normal people? I'm just curious. Or are you trying to say that Edinburgh is a big psychiatric hospital?
The last part.
Last part. Okay. Very good. Very good. Let's say a quick welcome to Natasha. Hello, Natasha. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine. Thank you for question. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. Hey, what do you think about this guy out there in the snow? Do you think he's having a good time, Natasha?
Yes. I have had a nice time. Thank you. But you asked me about these pictures, yeah?
Do you think that man is having a good time?
Yes. I really believe that he has a bit not a bit, a lot of enjoy because looking at this face, it's like in Nirvana, yes, maybe
Oh.
he is dream by staying in snow, and he really believes that he improve his no, over health, yeah, over health maybe.
He really improves what? Sorry?
His health.
His health. Ah.
Yeah, over health.
What is
I
over health? I don't know what that
Yeah,
means.
it's like the common health of his body.
Ah,
No,
okay,
yeah.
okay, okay,
Uh,
okay. Look,
yeah.
let me make a little suggestion here. Instead
Sure.
of saying he is dream, when you say is, you have to say ing. He is dreaming, or even better, he
Okay.
appears to be, because we don't know for sure. He appears to be dreaming, staying out there in the snow, right? He might think. I'll say he might think
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
he is improving his. We don't have over health. It doesn't exist. I could say his overall health. It's not
Okay.
really. It's okay. It's not a normal expression, but it makes sense. So take a look at what I wrote. Can you read that back to me, Natasha?
Okay. Yes. He appears to be dreaming, staying out there in the snow. He might think he's improved his overall health.
Ooh, should say improving. He is improving. Sorry. Should be
Mm-hmm.
improve. Whoop, improving. There you go. Okay.
Okay.
Very good.
Thank
And
you.
Lena, what do you think the caption to this photo would read if this was in a newspaper?
I don't understand.
Oh, take a look here. What one-sentence caption would you write? A caption is that little text under a photo in a newspaper. What caption would you write
Okay.
for this photo?
The temperate man is staying in the snow in Canada.
Canada, not Edinburgh. Okay. The
Or in
temperate,
Russia.
maybe in Russia. The temperate man is staying in
The temperate man after sauna is staying in the snow of Canada.
Oh, okay. The temperate man after sauna is staying in the snow in Canada. Very good. I just have a question for you. What is temperate? I don't know what that means. What is a temperate?
Temperated.
What does that mean,
Maybe
temperated?
maybe as improved.
Temperated.
When he tried to improve his body, he tried to maybe to swim in cold water or to
Oh, you mean
stay on the cold air. How to describe this?
so
Action.
you mean that he adjusted his body to the snow? Is that what you mean? He adjusted to the snow? In other words,
Maybe he hardened. No, he's hardened.
I would say this.
He improved his body.
Okay, I got it. So the word isn't temperated. That doesn't make sense for us in English. We could say wow, that's hard to translate. I'm not sure how we can say that. I don't know. I really don't know how to say it, actually. I know what you mean. You mean that
he became to be healthy, more healthy. He became to be
It's hard to translate. I'm gonna have to just. Raphael is saying warming up. Could be. The warmed up man after his sauna is I'm going to change staying to trudging in the snow in Canada. Lena, there's a new word for you. Trudging. You know what trudging is? Trudging. Trudging. Lena, do you know that word?
No, I don't know this word.
Look at his feet. Can you see his feet?
Yeah, his feet in the snow.
Yeah. You cannot see his feet because they're below the snow. When you're walking and your feet are buried in something, you can't walk normally. So you trudge through it. He's trudging through the snow. Have you ever trudged through anything, Lena?
In the water.
You've trudged through water, exactly. If the water goes up to your legs, you're trudging through it. Water is easy to walk through, more or less. Snow is a little more difficult. So it's got to be something that gives you a little resistance. Okay, let's find out what really is going on in the picture. Okay, Mr. Arifin, can you read the caption for us, please?
Yes. A statue of a man sleepwalking in his underpants is surrounded by snow on the campus of
Wellesley.
Wellesley College in Wellesley, Mass. February 5.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. All right, February 5, 2014.
Does that surprise you, Arifin?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Is he a real man? Is he a real man?
Yeah, he is a real man. Sleepwalking in his underpants.
He's not a real man.
Oh, I see. It's a statue.
He's a statue. It's not real. It looks pretty real, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's quite real.
And in fact,
it looks quite real.
If you look at the other photos, statue, Wellesley, Massachusetts. If you look at the other photos of this, even the close-up photos, it looks unbelievably real everywhere. Look at this. Let's go in. Here's a closer picture. Take a look. Let's see if we can go in here. I mean, look at this. This is a close-up. It still looks real. Look at this. This is unbelievable. This is made out of plastic. And look, here's a girl taking a selfie with him. See?
That's really unbelievable. He looks totally real like a man.
And there's another one somewhere. There's another one where someone did some graffiti, but I don't know where it is. I don't know. There's another one where there's graffiti on him later on, but I don't know where it is. Anyway, looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. So there you go. The moral of the story is that looks can be deceiving. That's the moral of the story for today. Speaking about looks can be deceiving, I'm going to go through a few pictures, but this time I want you just to focus on describing. I want you to tell me who, what, when, where, and how these things happen. So I'm going to call on each of you to answer one question. Okay? So, Jose, what happened in this picture, do you think? What happened? You have to use your imagination a little bit. What do you think happened in this picture, Jose? Uh-oh. Jose, are you there? Jose fell asleep. Wake up, Jose. Marco, what do you think happened in this picture?
It's what is it?
What is that? Class, what is that thing? What do we call that thing?
A tire, big tire.
I see a big wheel.
Not wheel, tire. A big tire.
A big tire.
It's a big tire, that's true. It's a big tire. And Jose, what do you think happened? How did the tire get there?
I see a big tire. The tire is bigger than the door.
That's true.
Yeah, it's difficult that the tire through the door.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Raphael, where do you think this takes place?
In a college, it's another party, and they are trying to put a truck inside a room.
They're trying to
they are
into the dorm. Exactly.
I think it is a joke.
This is Animal House. They're trying to drive a truck through their dorm room. Okay, very good, very good. Natasha, who do you think is involved in this picture? Who is doing this? You had to guess. Who do you think is doing this, Natasha?
I really don't know who could do it, but it was somebody maybe who wanted to buy this big tire for his maybe lorry. Didn't want to stay it on street and maybe tried to bring it in his apartment.
Right. It
Yeah,
could get stolen, exactly. You don't want it to get stolen.
maybe stolen too. Yes, it might be. But this huge tire stuck in door hole. Maybe I don't know how it's.
It's called the in the doorway. In
Doorway.
the doorway.
Okay, thank you.
I spelled doorway wrong, of course. Sorry. Doorway is spelled with 2 O's. Okay, very good. Let's see. We did the who, we did the what, we did the where. Lena, how did this happen? You can agree or disagree with everyone you heard. You can either pick up one of their ideas or you can give us another idea. How do you think this happened?
I didn't agree with another classmates. I don't agree.
Mhm.
I think maybe I see the new tire. Maybe it is a store and
Right.
going in
like
this store,
a tornado or something.
yes, they mistaked, so they decided that they can put this tire on their store, but they mistaked, and because
They
the tire
mistook.
is so big,
They mistook. One more time. They mistook.
mistook. They mistook, so they tried to put in this tire into the office, into the store, but the door is so small for this.
They didn't get very far, did they? They didn't get very far. They only got halfway.
I think it may be a sort of artistic picture for
maybe.
a gallery, maybe.
So you think this is like a sculpture or some kind of an installation, yeah? What do you think it means? If this is an artistic statement, does it mean something?
It could be evocate a human, a small human in a big society.
It could express the smallness of a human in the bigness, in the immensity of society.
Human construction.
Oh, interesting. So it's trying to talk about things that we create and how they can clash together. Maybe our creations don't. What's the word? It's like a lack of harmony in our creations. Yeah, very good. Marco, I think your idea is better than the original, actually. I think the original is going to surprise you. Are you ready to find out what
Okay.
really happened? Marco, I want you to read this caption. Bottom of the screen. Can you see it?
Yes, I see it. A huge tire blocks the door when Michael Daly and Bernard Glaser are being held. French workers held company boss hostage at Goodyear factory in Amiens, France, January 6, 2014.
So, is it art? Now that you know the truth, what is it? To hold someone hostage. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing.
It's a very bad thing. They're stopping the police from raiding the office. They put a giant Goodyear tire there to stop the police from getting in because they're holding their boss hostage. Wow. Is that what you expected?
No, absolutely not.
Not me either. Does anyone remember this news from last year? The hostage crisis in France. It was not a big headline, but it happened last year. So they're at the Goodyear tire factory and they blocked the doors using tires so the police could not get in. It's not art. It's life. It's the real thing.
I didn't hear.
It did make, there was other stuff happening at the time, like, what was it? Like the attacks in France on the Charlie Hebdo. What's the name of the comic? The headquarters. There's all these other things going on at the time, so it wasn't like a big news item. But there you go. It really happened. Let's see. I think we got time for one more. Give me just a second because I want to pick my favorite. Yeah, I'm going to go with my favorite for this one. Let's try this one. I think I got to go to the very end. Take a look at this. Okay? Let's see. Who didn't do the description yet? Natasha, tell me what you see. What's happening? What do you see in this picture, first of all?
Wow. Okay, I can think looking at this picture that these people create for these people take a photo for the magazines, maybe something about science of our future. Maybe because we can see a robot or a model of the electronic man, who is sitting on the metal chair, and I don't know. He's looking at very strange because maybe his face is. His face looks like a human face, and his arms too. But other part of his body are made from metal, and so it's really he looks like a robot. Three men who is super input, yes, on the front on this picture, looking at this model, and they talk maybe about him. I don't know, maybe they are thinking what it's better to take his photo, or where and when this photo they can put, or I don't know. But other two men take this photo from different places, and after that maybe they will might choose the best photo, the best side of this man. All this action is in whole. It's like a photo studio without any furniture, only walls, only floor, and only this robot.
Oh, just one correction. You said they might. I think
Oh,
might take another. I don't know if you said another photo. I don't remember what you said, but you said might. You know, you can't use both of those together. Either they might or they will, but they can't might.
Okay.
So just be careful. There's only one modal verb possible.
Okay.
Very good. Very
Thank
good.
you.
And Arifin, my question for you is, who is that guy? Now we know what happened, possibly. We know a bit about what happened from Natasha. Who is that guy? Or who are those guys in the picture? What would you say? Who is that?
I mean, the people who are standing and discussing between themselves, right?
I mean either. Who's the guy in the chair, or who are they looking at him?
Okay, I think this is some kind of advertising campaign about a concept. Maybe the concept is about convergence of nature and machine. It can be because I can see on top of the photography subject, the man is headless, and there I can see some green on top of the head.
Oh yeah, he's got some kind of green hat or
green,
something.
right? And at the bottom of the subject, it's kind of machine, and three people are standing and they're discussing about the photography or how the campaign is going on, how the photography is going on, and it can be something like that. They're discussing how we can do the project.
The only thing I would change, Arifin, is just the word subject. I don't know if I would say subject. It's okay to say subject, but I don't know if that's like the subject of the photograph. But I don't know. It doesn't sound.
Okay, okay. You can tell the model.
Okay, yeah, that's memory. The model. If that's not a real person, maybe it's what a mannequin. We don't really know what it is, but I'm saying you could say model, you could say mannequin, you could say something, but the word subject is not as clear. Just that.
Okay.
You got some suggestions in the chat window. All right. Let's see. We did a who, we did a what, we didn't do a where. Jose, where do you think this is? If you had to guess, where is this?
I think it is a new model of robot that is showing to the society the new a new model of legs without a person has some problem in their legs.
Prosthetics.
The surgeon put in their body the prosthetics. The prosthetics.
So
it is a new powerful model of legs. You can go running, you can go walking without any kind of problems.
Okay, very good. So where is this? It's some kind of a like a science center then, if they're showing off a new model. Okay. Lena, how did they create that thing in the chair? How do you think they created it?
They created it from metal, from special metal, and from they used electronic system and computer system.
Yeah. Okay. So
maybe they have some center of to manage this process.
Maybe they have a control center somewhere. Control center. Yeah, it could be. So maybe it's not really a robot. Maybe it's more like remote control. So you could say, maybe that's even a better word. Maybe it's a remote control device. Perhaps. Okay. Raphael, do you agree or disagree with what you've heard about this picture?
I was thinking about it. As far as I can see, this is a guy with no legs, with artificial leg, with prosthetic legs.
Prosthetic.
Prosthetics.
Right.
Prosthetic legs, and because his head looks like a human in every way, also his arms looks like it might be a human, and perhaps he's trying to develop a new kind of prosthetics, trying to record what is happening in the new legs in this new prosthetic, trying to get into recording it into a slow motion camera.
Oh, I see. Like motion capture. We have those motion capture cameras. Like when they do Lord of the Rings, you have to do the animation with motion capture. Okay, very good idea. Yeah, it could be. When I saw this, I thought it was real. I thought it was a real human being, too. Let's find out the truth, Raphael. Can you read the caption for me? This is my favorite one at all.
February 5, 2013. A picture shows Rex, the world's first bionic man, during a photo call at the Science Museum in London. The $1 million humanoid has a distinctly human shape and boasts
like this prosthetic
limbs, a functional artificial blood circulatory system complete with artificial blood, as well as an artificial pancreas, kidney, spleen, and trachea.
Trachea is your throat. Does that surprise you?
Yeah, a lot of.
And if you take a look here, you can see another angle. Here, this is a good picture. There you can see his face. See him? He's the real deal. Look at him. There's Rex up close. Let's see if I can zoom in. You can see that I guess he can walk a little bit here. Kind of, more or less, he can walk. He's got an ability to walk with a little exoskeleton there. And here you can see his face. There's Rex's face. Wow. What are you going to say to him if you see him at the supermarket, Lena? What would you say to him?
At first, I think I will be afraid. But I don't like robots such that looks like robot that looks like human. I don't like.
Kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. A little bit creepy. This guy. Let's see if there's some other pictures here. Yeah. trying to find a good one. Yeah, there you go. They should really put some skin on this guy. I think he'd look a little better with skin, don't you think? At least dress him up a little bit because he looks kind of half machine, half human. All right. Well, that brings us to the end of this week's Learning with Pictures. Hopefully you have some new language, some new expressions you can use to describe, and something to think about during the weekend with these pictures from all around the world. Hopefully it gives you, hopefully you see things in a different way now than you did at the beginning of class. At least I hope so. Okay, so listen, we're going to stop here. I'm going to be back in just a minute for language games. I'm going to try 2 new language games in the next hour. where we're going to work on vocabulary by doing something fun and light and interesting. We're going to play Family Feud, if you've ever seen that game show. We're going to do a version of it where you have to make guesses about what people would answer for certain questions, and you're going to match the language that they use. You'll see how it works in just a minute, so stick around for that. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. Nice to meet the new people, and if you're sticking around, see you in just a moment. Bye for now.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.